So for the past 2.5 years, I've been working full-time for a YouTuber called Ali Abdaal. And today is my last day. I just got home a couple hours ago from the last team meeting that we had for the year, wrapping up 2024. And I just wanted to talk about why I'm leaving, what I'm going to do next. But first of all, I want to talk about how I ended up here. So my name is Tintin and I'm 28 years old. But a couple years ago, back in 2021, I was working as a management consultant at 24 years old, unsurprisingly. I had no idea where I was going with my life. I didn't know what I wanted to do with a career. And I just had this good graduate job that I was kind of grateful for, but it wasn't particularly fulfilling, and I felt like there was something more interesting that I could be doing. But whilst I was there, I was watching a lot of Ali's content, and in particular the stuff around starting a YouTube channel, and he said,
if you make a video every single week for 2 years, it will completely change your life. I can't tell you how it's going to change your life, I can just tell you that it will change your life.
That kind of interested me, and it was in the world of education. I wanted to make educational YouTube videos, and that was the kind of direction that I wanted to go in general, and so I thought, let's commit. Let's make a video every week for 2 years. And I started in October 2021. I felt super nervous. I had no idea what I was doing. I was really worried about what everyone would think, but I committed and I was so excited by it. Then just 3 months later, I quit my consulting job because I knew that it wasn't the path that I wanted to go down. The people 5 years ahead of me in that company didn't inspire me. I didn't want to become a senior consultant or a principal consultant or things like that. I just wanted to go towards the world of online education and entrepreneurship. So I earned some money as an educational tutor for a while, and I went all in on YouTube and online education and stuff like that. And then a couple months after quitting, I took Ali's YouTube course, the Part-Time YouTuber Academy, and I learned a ton about YouTube and got to know the team. And then I saw a job open up on Twitter to work at Ali's team. And when I saw that job opportunity, I really wanted it. I really wanted to work for Ali because, like so many people, I've been really inspired by his videos and his transformation that he's had in his life. And I thought, that would be incredible. He's someone I look up to, and I just know that I would learn so much about, making money online, about the world of online education and all these kind of things, and living an amazing life and having an impact and all the things I thought were important to me at that time. And amazingly, I got the job. So for the past 2.5 years, I've basically been helping Ali with his YouTube channel. I don't know how I ended up in that position, but it was totally a dream job. And I've had so much fun with the team and with Ali and all the trips we've had, and it's just been absolutely incredible. The whole time that I was there, I knew how lucky I was. I knew how many people would dream of having the job that I had, where I was kind of running this massive YouTube channel with, now 6 million subscribers, and I was going to hang out with Ali every day. And I just felt really lucky to be in the position that I'd ended up in. And I felt some credit towards myself for kind of taking the plunge and quitting my job and going towards, this world that really interested me and following my curiosities and all that kind of stuff. But broadly, I just felt really lucky. I just couldn't believe I'd ended up in this position, and I just worked really hard to make sure that I didn't, lose it. It wasn't taken away from me, and that the team knew and Ali knew how capable I was and how I could be useful to the business. Some of my favorite moments working in this business have been all the team trips we've done. We've had these amazing retreats to Morocco, the US, Turkey, and then Portugal 3 times, and they've just been insane. But also, we just had so much fun in London in the office, just working together, trying to build this small business, not really knowing what we were doing, trying to help people grow their YouTube channels, trying to help people become more productive and all this kind of stuff, and just kind of making up the plan each day as it came. And it just felt really exciting. It felt like a startup that was actually making lots of money, and it was a complete dream job. That raises the question, why have I decided to leave? Well, there are 3 reasons, which I'm going to go through. The first reason is relating to growth. So over the course of the year, I felt like the learning in my role and both my learning in the company in general started to plateau. I feel like I'd kind of squeezed out like 90% of the learning that I was going to have in this business. I feel like I'd understand a lot about YouTube, about running a YouTube channel, about how to grow a YouTube channel, about how to monetize a YouTube channel, and also how to grow this kind of business in general, an internet business, and I'd have a small team. I'd learned loads about management and feedback and all of these kind of things that come with being part of a small business. But then Ali moved to Hong Kong, and my life changed a little bit. We were always a remote team, or we've been a remote team for the last year. Before that, we were sort of in person more. But for the last year, we've been a remote team officially, but Ali was in London and so am I. So we hung out loads and I got to see other members of the team who were in London as well. And then Ali moved to Hong Kong with his wife after he got married, and super happy for him. It's like a really fun experiment that they're doing. But for me, it meant that I'm kind of working from home a bit more, and I go into WeWork still to meet other members of the team. But it felt like the energy for me that I was kind of looking for when I joined business, which was like largely around, Ali and his kind of all of the things that he wanted to do. It kind of felt like a last straw, I guess, that like made the job feel like, maybe my time here is coming to an end. And over the last 4 years that I've had a full-time job, I've always had these side hustles. So it was YouTube to start with, and then I was doing some YouTube consulting. And then this year I made this course. And so I've always had these things going on and kind of like wanting to grow my own side hustles a little bit, my own business. And I felt like it became clear that the new challenge, the new area of the biggest growth for me was going to be doing my own thing and going to build my own business. And so that's a big reason why I left, is kind of growth and learning and choosing the thing where I'm going to be challenged more, essentially. So that was reason number one. The second reason is relating to dreams. So initially, when I left the corporate world, the dream was really kind of work in the world of online education. And at the time, I was telling myself that I wanted to work in like an ed tech company. I was like, that'd be really cool. That's kind of future of education. I believe in this world of free education for everyone. Amazing online education, basically. And I was like, that's what I wanted to go work in. And I ended up working for Ali, and I was like, yeah, this is an ed tech company. This is like, we make YouTube videos for free, and then we also help people who can afford to pay for more help, and we help them kind of live out their dreams and build an amazing life and make more money and all these kind of things that enabled like a higher quality of life all around the world. And that was kind of something that really like resonated with me. And I was like, this is incredible. This is a dream job. But then over time, as I kind of like experimented with more things on the side, and I saw what life was like inside one of these businesses, and I was like, maybe actually I want to sort of do this for myself. I'd love to like run my own business, to have my own team in person in London. Over the course of the year, like we'd gone remote, and Ali had left. And so I thought, the new dream became clearer in my mind. And I was like, actually, I think I want to have, try and build my own version of this, where I can help educational YouTubers even more and kind of fulfill this personal mission that I have of helping educate the world. And YouTube is the best educational platform on the planet. And I wanted to just do more of that. And I was doing it already in Ali's business, but I kind of wanted to do it a bit more on my own terms. And I feel like the new dream had shifted. I sort of fulfilled this previous dream that I had, getting this job. And then the new dream over time became running my own business. And I realized that dreaming is this continuous process. You dream, you take action, and you dream and you take action. And that's what I want to do. I always want to be looking forwards to like, what amazing things do I want to try and do in my life? And then I want to take action towards them and hopefully achieve them. And then if not, it doesn't matter. It's just about like pursuing something and working on meaningful things. And the final reason is that I'm 28, and I feel like I've ended up in this like amazingly fortunate position where I've had a year in a corporate job. I've had almost 3 years of like incredible business education and lessons in entrepreneurship. And I'm at this perfect stage in my life where it's the perfect time to go out and take some risks and implement everything that I've learned. Because there are other phases in your life where it's harder. You have a family, you have kids, you've got more financial responsibility, all that kind of thing. But I'm 28 and I don't have kids, and I don't have a family to look after. And I feel like my expenses are pretty low, and I'm optimistic about my future. And I just thought, this is the moment. So what am I actually going on to do? What is the business? Well, the plan is to help educational YouTubers in a bunch of different ways. And I'll talk more about it in the future. I'm going to be sort of documenting the journey a bit on this channel. I'm not going to put too much pressure on myself to post here, because it's not going to be a sort of source of income for me particularly. And so this will be more of a kind of chill place where I document the journey. Basically, I'll be helping educational YouTubers grow their channels and their businesses. And so that these amazing educational YouTubers that are everywhere around the planet can make their free content on YouTube for the 99% of people, and they can monetize the 1% of their audience who want to pay for something more, to pay for more help, to pay for maybe a bigger transformation. And I want to help those people who are doing the incredible work of educating the world. And I really believe in that. And so that's kind of the mission. And that's kind of the business that I'm going out to pursue. And I'm already kind of working with a bunch of people, and yeah, I can explain more about that in the future, but that is essentially where I'm at. But yeah, if you've got this far and you're interested in following along the journey, I've got a personal newsletter called the Sunday Night Review, which I in theory send every Sunday. The link is in the description. If you want to sign up for that, I'll be documenting the journey there primarily, but then if I have time as well, I'll be making some of these YouTube videos just talking about what's been going on and the lessons I'm learning as I go on this venture. But yeah, then the final thing I want to say is actually, just in case Ali's watching, I suspect he is probably watching this video, I just want to say thank you. You've been like a mentor to so many, and it's an honor to be able to call you my friend. And I'm just extremely grateful for the last 2.5 years and the impact you've had on me, but also the impact you've had on just everyone. And Ali is basically the same in person as he is on camera. So it's been an incredible time in my life, and I'm excited for what's next. But yeah, if you want to follow along, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video, whenever that may be.